All right, welcome back. Let's do another one involving construction. Okay, so in this example, we have a conical pile of sand. It has a base diameter of 18 feet 3 inches. Okay, so the diameter base is 18 feet 3 inches. And an altitude of 8 feet 6 inches. So the height is 8 feet 6 inches. And it says a pickup truck with a bed capacity of 3.1 cubic yards. Ooh, I like this one. So the capacity, which is volume of the dump truck, has a capacity of 3.1 cubic yards. And it's being used to haul away the sand. Okay, suppose you wish to know the number of truckloads it will take to transport the sand. So let's say, how many truckloads is it going to take? So how many times are we going to have to fill up this dump truck to transport the sand to the, let's say from the yard to the, where it's being used. Okay, where it's going to be dumped at. Okay. So, we've got to find the volume of this cone, and again, this is in yards, so our volume is going to have to be in yards so that we can divide and find out how many truckloads are going to be needed. Because for every 3.1 cubic yards, that's equal to 1 truckload. Okay, again, if you want to draw the cone and label it, you don't have to. If you can visualize it, then that's all you need. Okay, so the volume of the conical pile of sand is going to be estimated using the formula for the volume of a cone, which is 1/3 the volume of a cylinder, which is pi r squared h. Now we've got mixed units here, so we got to have them in the same units. Okay, so we can put everything into feet. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be the first step. You could do it in inches, you'll just have bigger numbers, and then you could convert to cubic yards later, that's fine, but I'm going to convert to feet now. So this is going to equal 18 feet 3 inches. Well, 3 inches is 1/4 of a foot, right? So I can write this as 18.25 feet. Okay. And then the height, 6 inches, is 1/2 foot, so I can write this as 8.5 feet, or 8.5 feet. Okay, so that's where I'm going to start. Okay, now, this is the diameter, so I'm going to take half of this for the radius. Okay. So the radius is going to be what? So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to write this as 1/3 times pi times the radius squared. Well, the radius is half of this. So I'm going to do 18.25 divided by 2 squared times the height, which is 8.5. Okay? So this is going to equal 1/3 pi times, 9.125 squared times 8.5. Okay, and so this is going to give you an approximate volume of what? Where's it at? 235.9. 239. Oops, excuse me. So 235, let me just double check. 235.9 pi cubic feet. Okay. Now, here's where we're going to do our conversion. I'm going to leave the pi in there till the end. And again, I would just leave this in the calculator. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the 235.9 pi cubic feet over 1. And we need to convert this to cubic yards. So we got 1 cubic yard. Okay, now this is an easy one to remember, right? So if 1 yard is equal to 3 feet, 1 cubic yard is equal to 27 cubic feet, right? Because it's 3 cubed, okay? So then cubic feet cancels with cubic feet, and now we know how many cubic yards this is going to be. So we end up with how many cubic yards? Approximately 27.45. 27 point, oops, hold on. What is it? 27.45? Yeah, 45. 27.45 cubic yards. Okay, so now we're not done. Okay, so now this is how many cubic yards of sand we have. 3.1 cubic yards equals 1 truckload. So how many truckloads are we going to need? Well, let's divide, right? And if you don't see that, again, just set up your conversion, right? We want truckloads, right? So 1 truckload equals this. So if we take 27.45 cubic yards over 1, and we want truckloads. So 1 truckload, I'll call it TL. Oops. TL, 1 truckload is equal to 3.1 cubic yards. So cubic yards cancels with cubic yards. And so again, it's division, right? That's what we said. So I'm going to take 27.45 and divide by 3.1. And when you do that, you get what? You get approximately 8.85 truckloads. So approximately 8.85 truckloads. So guess what? You're going to have to fill up. Now this is not the, this is the answer, but let's take it a little bit further. A little bit farther. We'd have to, we're going to have to make 9 trips, right? Because it'll take 8 loads, right? But then we'll still have not a complete load, but we'll still have a load. So it's going to take 9 trips. We're going to have to fill the, so it's going to have to make 9 trips to dump all the sand. I mean, that's another way to look at it. Okay? But the answer is 8.85 truckloads is what we have. Have a great day.